So coming to the final team of the IPL auction reviews, and this is where we wrap up. Again, another five-time champions, Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians have not won the IPL for this is the last time they won the IPL was 2020. They are a very demanding franchise, and I don't think a 4-year gap with them not winning an IPL title has gone down very well there. Uh, there was a lot of chaos last year. The captain got changed. Rohit Sharma had a brilliant World Cup, ODI World Cup. The previous 3 seasons had not gone very well for him as MI captain, but there was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of last year when the tournament was going on. All it was very clear all was not well between him and the newly appointed captain Hardik Pandya, who had come in from Gujarat Titans. There are two other senior players there, Surya Kumar Yadav and Jasprit Bumrah. However, it was prior to the auction that they won it. They managed to retain all 4 senior players. Jasprit Bumrah a little bit higher, but Surya, Rohit, and Hardik Pandya have got almost the same amount of money, which is in the range of 16.3 crores. And they've got one of the best young players in India right now, Tilak Verma. They've retained him for 8 crores. So they won they really got the retentions right. I don't think too many franchises would have been able to do what they did. So that they full marks to them for that. Obviously, when it comes to mega auctions, we all know Mumbai Indians are a little bit slow. There were nerves setting in on the first day that they didn't like. You kind of almost said that Mumbai Indians would definitely go for a leading wicket keeper. They would definitely go for a leading spinner. They got neither of them on the first day. They made just one prominent purchase, which is Trent Bolt. They had a right to match card on an uncapped player. They used that on Naman Dheer. So they probably had an idea about that. They got one Indian spinner, Karan Sharma, but they didn't really do much on the opening day. That's more or less clear. But they kind of made up for it on the second day, and they made some smashing signings. Will Jacks, Allah Ghazanfar, Deepak Chahar. They really made up, and right now, if you look at their 11, it's a brilliant 11. And one mustn't forget that Hardik Pandya, he gives you, I mean, and we are expecting him to be the captain this season as well. Hardik Pandya is a multi-dimensional cricketer, which actually opens up so many other roles, and you can actually pick a foreigner in many of you can firstly start with just 3 foreigners and use a foreigner as an impact player. That's the biggest advantage the selection of Hardik Pandya offers. But going into it, I mean, if you look at a playing 11 and a potential impact player, they opened the batting with Rohit Sharma and Will Jacks. There is a designated wicketkeeper, Ryan Rickleton. But as of now, he doesn't come into this playing 11. Tilak Verma or Surya Kumar Yadav, I mean, either of the two can swap between 3 and 4. Now, Rohit Sharma hasn't really been having the best of times in the IPL for about 5-6 seasons now, but he's someone who can just find form and at any moment. And you can't forget what he did in the T20 World Cup last year. So now that he's retired from international T20 cricket, this could be a good way to put things into place. Will Jacks is one of the best T20 players in the world currently. We all thought Royal Challengers Bangalore would use the right to match card on him. They did not. Probably because they had already kind of that their top order was already kind of set at the time that his name came up. Surya Kumar Yadav, he's a genius in this format, and yeah, I mean, what he's achieved in T20 cricket, it's unbelievable, and he's a match winner. He can bat in. He's best and the top order at number 3, but he can win a match from any place. So Surya Kumar Yadav is just a lot has been said about him, and it can be said about him for a long time. He's just an absolute freak in this format. Tilak Verma, one of the most improved Indian cricketers, very good young player, just hit 2 centuries in a row in South Africa to show that he's really arrived as an international player as well. Uh, there's so many options now in the Indian T20 international side. Tilak Verma has laid a very strong claim to now be a permanent member there. Um Naman Dheer, the player on a young player from Punjab, they use the right to match for him. Uh, he also bowls a bit, which gives another option, but he's obviously shown that he's capable of hitting the ball a long way in the few opportunities he got last year. Hardik Pandya, I think enough was said about his all-round skills. Probably will also captain. Very good fielder as well. So Hardik Pandya comes in at number 6. Um, I think they'll play Robin Mins as the wicket keeper, lower down the order, and I think gives you that option of playing lower down the order. And I think that's what they were looking for, because I think that there are more than enough options to play from 1 to 4. And then you come to the bowlers. Deepak Chahar at Wankhede, he'll be very very useful swinging the ball. Injuries are a concern with Deepak Chahar, but one hopes he's over that. Uh, and opening the bowling with Trent Bolt, who comes back to Mumbai Indians. It must be said his his first year at Mumbai Indians, when he was arguably the best power play bowler in the whole competition in 2020, happened when the tournament was in Dubai. So, but still, it is expected that he'll be a handful. Chahar, Bolt, Bumrah, they're going to be good to go at the Wankhede. I mean, Jasprit Bumrah, again, so much has been said about him. Words are not enough to describe Jasprit Bumrah, and now the load on him has been taken off. It's not that he's the only bowler they need to be scared of. There are other bowlers as well, and spinner, they've got Allah Gazanfar. Uh, there was always this talk that I was under the impression they could go for someone like a Noor Ahmed, but Noor Ahmed, once they went out, Allah Gazanfar, he's just done really well recently in the Emerging Players Cup. He's been doing quite well internationally for Afghanistan, and he can also bat a bit. He'll be good to go there. Uh, the impact player, yes, I expect a foreigner to be used, and the options are Mitch Santner, Ryan Rickelton, and Reece Topley. Now, of course, if there's a top order collapse, and that can happen, and it happened a lot of times last year, Ryan Rickelton is obviously an option in that scenario. But again, Mitchell Santner can bat, and that's a huge advantage. Left-hander, spinner, his credentials are known. So, and again, Reece Topley is left armour, always a great option to have. So depending on the conditions, it'll be Santner and Topley, a toss-up most of the time. Of course, if there's a top order collapse and you need a batter, then Ryan Rickelton comes in. But I feel most of the time, I think Mumbai's playing 11 will have three of will start with 3 foreign players, and the fourth will come off the bench. That's how I look at it. On the bench, you have Raj Angad Bawa, you have uh, Karan Sharma, who can play if you need play an Indian spinner. That's also an option that they can exercise if they start with 4 foreigners. Topley, I mean, spoken about. Lizard Williams, impressive, impressive South African pacer. I don't know his age, so I'll back off from that. They were very excited to get Ashwini Kumar in the auction. Quick bowler. Vignesh Puthur is a unorthodox left arm spinner, and Bevan Jacobs come out of the blue, but he can bat, and he's obviously another option they have if Will Jacks or Ryan Rickelton or one of them is not available. I think they'll invest a lot, given their fancy for young players. So I think looking at it, I think Mumbai Indians looks a good side. I think when it comes to mega auctions, they don't normally get it right, but I feel this time around, because they haven't won it for 4 seasons, they'll be quite desperate to win it. They are not a side that's just going to sit quiet for too long. And I think they've got. I think they have what it takes to give it a good shot this year. And I think once they reach the semi-finals and the final or the finals, they'll be a different kettle of fish there. And I think with the bowling attack they have, they'll be they'll be a they'll be a team to reckon with. So I think for Mumbai, get into the playoffs. That would be their biggest challenge. Once they are there, I think they are as strong as any side that there is in the IPL. And with that, I conclude my reviews. I hope you like listening to it. Please subscribe to my channel.